Good evening, ghouls. It's Doc. I'm back. Well, we have a little bit of an area change in our videos for the next couple because it's really hot in here and at Sludge Industries, and we had to whip out one of our air conditioners, and it's about the only place I can do it. So, all right. So, as you're looking right here, you're going to see that this is a limited edition figure and 2 DVDs of Hellboy, the animated series, well, animated films. Should be an animated series because it was just that good. But anyway, yeah, this is based off the 2 movies. It's got the 2 movies, Hellboy, Sword of Storms, and Blood and Iron. I actually have both of these movies already on DVD, but I don't have the figure. Now, this is a limited edition, very hard to find at the current moment for less than $20. Now, say, well, what, did I find it less for $20? Yes, I did. I ordered this from the guys over at Pop-Up Pack. They also do the horror pack and the Room Lord coffin box, which I did a video about the coffin box. It's going to get better. I know it. Pop-Up Pack is very good. Horror pack is very good. Moving on. Okay, now back to this. Now, let's take a little bit of a look in here. I'm trying to manipulate the camera and the toy by myself. Now, it's a pretty hefty figure. I want to say it weighs at least almost a pound, with the 2 DVDs, Blood and Iron and Sword of Storms, and the back synopsis, a little picture of the figure, and okay. I mean, and honestly, it looks pretty darn good. And people are going to say, Doc, why are you going to open up? Why are you going to... Well, because that's what I do. I mean, if I'm going to have something, I'm going to use it. So, let's back out the camera here a little bit. If anybody cares, I'm actually using a different tripod than usual. I can't find my usual camera tripod for this camera. So I'm using my heavy-duty tripod. So, alright, let's get this puppy open. I want to be really careful that I, number 1, don't cut myself. Number 2, damage the figure. And number 3, damage the DVDs. Now let's see here. Okay. Packaging. Okay. Packaging just kicked my butt. Oh, there we go. I know, I just heard like everybody scream when that happened. Like, no, why? Okay. Now, the Blood and Iron disc has a slipcover with a 32-page comic inside, and it's foil, which I don't really care about slipcovers, but it looks nice. Now, the Sword of Storms is just regular, which is good. This game, from what I hear, was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But that's pretty cool. Okay. Now, let's bring the figure into it here. Okay. We've got a full body Hellboy. This is almost sort of kind of Ron Perlman-ish. But, okay, I've got our little twisty tie here. I feel like I've got multiple twisty ties. Okay, you know what? I'll be right back. Oops, wrong button. Hey, ghouls, it's about 20 minutes later, lots of swearing, and a butt post that just doesn't work. So anyway, here I am. Here he is. So this is what the Hellboy figure looks like. We'll do a little bit of a roundabout here. It's actually not too bad, actually. I'm for $12 plus 2 DVDs. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's take a little bit of a zoom here. Focus. I mean, the detailing is quite high. You have a gun hand, ab crunch, the red right hand of doom, plastic holster for his gun, utility belt, tiny little feet, tiny little legs, but that's demon stuff. Well, because, you know, remember, Hellboy is a demon, but he's a good guy. Anyway, so yeah, alright, so a little crazy thing happened on the way to the review. Excuse me. The figure came with this. This is the Hellboy stand. This is supposed to go right up in the crotch area, but guess what? It doesn't even hold the figure up. It won't. It'll go in there, but the figure falls over. I mean, like, seriously, just done. So, anyway, it also comes with this cool little sword. And if you're in case wondering, no, it's not sharp at all. Not sharp at all. Softer plastic, which is good. We also have a hand to hold the sword, and Hellboy's rather large hand cannon. So that's pretty cool. Now, this figure is mainly made for like displaying on your shelf as a collectible. It's pretty darn high quality, like I was saying. The stand here, this thing is garbage because, well, I literally tried for 15 minutes after I got it out of the package to get it, Hellboy, to stay on this, and I just didn't do it. And I was thinking to myself, you know, if I really force it, we're going to need super glue, and then I'm going to swear a lot, and we don't need that on camera. So anyway, I'm actually very surprised my little kitties haven't come up and said hello, but that's all right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the pistol in Hellboy's hands and see what happens. Come on now. Okay. Groovy. That actually went in with a surprising lack of fight, which is nice because I was very, very worried about breaking it. Come on, focus. So yeah, that looks very, very good in there. And we're gonna zoom back out here so I don't make anybody motion sick. Actually, I'm probably making y'all motion sick with all my zooming. And the sword here goes in this hand. Actually, it fits pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Now, the wrist is on a peg. I'm actually, if you're wondering where I am currently, I'm actually sitting right next to the camera on the floor. Come on. There we go. And okay, I'm actually not going to force that all the way in because it feels kind of fragile to me. And like I said, I am seriously paranoid about breaking this right now because I have a tendency to go overkill and little things like that kind of break, and it's a bad thing. Hey, Spooky. Yeah, so overall, I mean, this is a pretty cool figure. It's more of like one of those, it's going to sit on your shelf and just look plenty awesome. So that's definitely not a problem. We'll zoom in here a little bit. Oops, zoom out. I mean, there's Hellboy looking all badass. Focus! So yeah, very, very nice figure. It's worth it. Definitely worth it if you can find it for like about 20 bucks or so. I would say the only detracting thing I have is this stand with this. I mean, if I could probably get like a Time Machine Nations or like a Bandai stand or something that can actually like, well, that would be adaptable with this figure, it'd definitely be pretty awesome. I mean, it's got a ton, absolute ton of detail. I mean, look at that hand. That is fantastic. And that noise you hear in the background, that spooky little tiny legs. Articulation is very, very stiff. Oh my god, yeah, this is not made to be played with. Very, very stiff. It's probably why I can stand up on his own, not needing that stand. Anyway, all right, so yeah, I would definitely, I give this, yeah, it's worth about 20 bucks. I would say go for it. Spooky, what are you ripping up, baby? Oh. Okay. He's got the tape. All right, have a great night, ghouls, and there's more to come. Right button. Oh.